Jeez, I hope this is live. If not, James, please let me know. Well, you'll probably let me know either way. We had some technical difficulties getting on the IVIEW4U radio station site. Oh, we got a little bit of a view, so it looks like we are live. Awesome. So I'm just going to broadcast from my Facebook page. Thanks again for James for trying to get that on there. Well, hopefully we'll work out some technical glitches and get something going in the future. But for right now, we're going to wing it. We're going to wing it. As I said before, a couple hours ago, we're gonna play you some original material of mine. Going to discuss the virtues of the different types of musicians out there a little bit. Maybe play a couple cover tunes. This first one's an original that I did way back when we recorded the knob stuff. We did an 8-tune EP, and this is one of the songs that was included on it, and I got a pretty good response from this one. It's called I Just Don't Know. Try to tell you 1,000 times just what you mean to me. I have no reason on a rhyme. Sometimes it's hard to see. Many things I see all around me be lost. Maybe found. I can think through. This is all I can do. Please let me be. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. All I know is what you gave for mine it is to say. A moment here, a moment there, so much more than I could crave. Me and you, it's all the same to me. I can think things through, it's all I can do. Please let me be. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. No. Cheers, folks. This program is sponsored by Olympia Beer. And a happy Saturday to you all. So my cousin Debbie made the comment that I should learn to drink better beer, but it's whatever's on sale at the liquor store these days, hey? So the first musician we're going to kind of look at is the singers. You know, they get the most attention. There's always those things that are tried and true in almost all singers. Not all, but You know, singers don't like to move gear. They don't like to lift things. That's, you know, one of the reasons why they became a singer, you know. A microphone, you know, maybe a tambourine or something, but, you know, some of them get really strong and tough and carry their own mic cords around sometimes as well. And they, both male and female, they tend to use the most hairspray in the band as well. Just a few things about singers there. Oh, this is another original. Along the same recording that we did. This is one of the first tunes that we put on the record, I think. It's called "Look What You've Done." When I first saw you, the time stood still, full of wonder still. I wasn't ready to let you know my heart is aching, does it show? Oh, look what you done. Look what you done now. Look what you done. Look what you done now. My hands are shaking, my body's aching. Oh, look what you done. Look what you done to me now. A little time now, not too long. I've got to know you, feeling strong. And still I'm ready to let you know if my heart will open, let it go. Look what you've done. Look what you've done to me now. Look what you've done. Look what you've done to me now. My hands are shaking, my body's aching. Oh, look what you've done. Look what you've done to me now. Look what you've done to me Always wanted a female singer to do that song for some reason. So if there's any ladies out there that want to take a crack at that one, yeah, that was when I finished it and I listened to it for the first couple times. I just, for some reason, I just wanted to hear some real heavy bluesy woman singing that one. Which brings us to our next fishing musician that we're going to talk a little bit about. We talked about the singers, now we're going to talk about the guitar players. Now, guitar players, they're another one that can come in very, very, you know, very various different shapes and forms and personalities. But again, there's some traits. Now the thing about guitar players is if there's going to be two of anybody in a band, there's going to probably be two guitar players in a band. You don't see a lot of two drummer bands or two bass player bands, you know, two singers sometimes. But there's always a lot of, you know, two guitar player guys. And oddly enough, they don't seem to get along with others all that well, most guitar players. They like to stand their ground and stomp their feet a little bit, which is cool, you know. When there's two of you, you gotta get them. Most guitar players are pretty technical guys too, you know. They gotta take care of a lot of stuff, so if you can borrow a screwdriver from anybody in the band, you would probably be one of the guitar players who might have a screwdriver for you. That's a good thing about them as well. Not as much hairspray on a guitar player as there is a singer, for sure. This is one more original. This is one I wrote doing some recovery time. I did this one live a while back, and yeah, this is kind of a song for everybody out there right now who's just waiting to get back at things right now, for sure. Get back to a little bit of a new normal. I think we've got a little bit more of appreciation for things going on, and hopefully that carries through. This is a song called Once in a While. Broken down, lying around, got my feet up, taking it slow, no place to go, fill my coffee cup. Heal my own wounds, it won't be too soon, I can't stay away. I gotta get out and play just today, I can't stay away. Once in a while, you find what's inside. Once in a while, you know you can't hide. Once in a while, it's a happy kind of cry. You put it all together. Once in a while. Under the knife, before it falls, yet you wonder. Be okay, that's what they say, still you wonder. You open your eyes, you're on the other side, seems so easy. Just another day, forever change seems so easy. Once in a while, you find what's inside. Once in a while, you know you can't hide. Once in a while, it's a happy kind of cry. Put it all together. Once in a while. Once in a while. It's one of those songs that I wrote 10 years ago, and it's applied to my life at least 3 times since. I could have wrote it you know, on 3 different occasions since that time. Gotta keep this thing in tune. Keep me in tune too. Hey? Well, the next musician we're going to talk about, and it's not a big topic because the keyboard player is actually one of the more diverse cats out there. You got guys like John Lord who are blasting out distorted organ to, you know, Rick Wakeman and guys like that who are artsy and classically orientated guys. So they run the gamut. When you hire a keyboard, you could virtually get anything. The only thing that is similar about virtually every keyboard player, and it's really kind of weird, but they all like Dungeons and Dragons. Go figure. Well, this is a cover tune. One of my faves. The grooviest two chords in funk history. It seems I got to have a change of scene every night I have the strangest dreams. The way I think about you, baby, I start to cry. Now I know I must keep trying. Gotta stop believing in all of your lies. You got way too much to do before I die. Yeah, alright. I'm feeling good myself. Oh, I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling good myself. Boy, you should took me for a walk, ride. Even now I said, wonder why. When I think about you, baby, I start to cry. Oh, now I know, I just gotta ask myself why. Got to change it all before I got sail in another time, in another day. I'll be alright. Not feeling good myself. Oh, feeling alright. Not feeling good myself, good myself, good myself, good myself, good do. This is all that I have to say, even if it happened, really happened that way. That was there when this is today. I can't get up yet, I got way too much to say. Before someone comes along and takes my place in a different day, with a different face. Yeah, alright. I'm feeling good myself. Oh, feel alright. Not feeling good Sociable folks, happy Saturday. Kind of a nice day out there if you're inside looking out the window. A little bit chilly if you got out there today. This next one, I haven't really done it live in a while. I'll rehearse it a couple times today. One of my all-time favorite Eagles songs. Got to see an old buddy of mine do it years ago. Cam out there, out of the blue, played the song by himself on stage one night, and it kind of blew me away. And I always wanted to do that, but like I said, one of the all-time coolest Eagles tunes out there. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You're around fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. Oh, you got your reasons. These things sound reason you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen diamond, boy. She will beat you if she's able. Freedom is always your best bet. Now I've seen me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want you can get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting any younger. Your pain and younger is driving you. Freedom, oh freedom, let's just be talking. Your presence is walking through this world all alone. Don't you forget cold in the winter time. some I love you. Get some I love you. Get some I love you before it's too Remember when that song came out back in the 70s? I was thinking about that today. It was such a cool time. We didn't have a million radio stations. We had the one rock station, but they would play that, and they would play everything from Led Zeppelin to Linda Ronstadt. You would hear that in the same hour, which was an awesome education growing up, for sure, musically. Well, the last musician we're going to talk about today is the bass player. Now, most of you that know me out there know that my main instrument is bass, and what can you say about your bass player? I mean, it's generally the most solid cat in the band. Everybody knows this already. You're going to be, every so often, you're going to have a flaky bass player, but it's rare. It's a rare thing. Just Chris Squire, Geddy Lee, Spider, my idol. These guys are solid human beings, and you just can't get away from that. And it's part of the trade. We gotta, we gotta listen to the drums. We gotta listen to the guitar player. We gotta listen to the singer. We do most of the counting, for crying out loud. Unfortunately, because I don't count that well. So, but this one goes out. This is my funkiest tune. And the last one tonight, we're going to close this one off with a tune called Jackson. And this is I'd love to have the full band with this, because this is kind of a funky thing that we should have a bass player for. Jackson by the Knobs. Speechless, what could I say? Told me stories, she blew my mind. Would have guessed what crossed my mind. Uh-oh. Didn't see that coming. Mistaken look in her eye makes me wonder, she made me see. Who would have guessed what she had done to me? Pow! Right in the kisser. would have guessed? I just can't believe. Won't see that again. Not in this life. Well, thanks everybody for listening. Thanks to James for setting this kind of up. Sorry we had the technical things go a little bit awry, but I had fun. I hope you did too. Take care and have a great Saturday night, everybody.